Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. We are working in the Basically Amazing printable scrapbook album templates, and we are currently working in the size C. There are 4 sizes in this set of templates, A, B, C, D. A is the largest and D is the smallest. And if you want to see how we have gotten to this point thus far, I have a step-by-step playlist specifically for this album. I will link it up here and down below in the description box. If you want to start at the beginning, there's an introduction to the templates that are available in my Etsy shop. There is a flip through of all of the prototypes in there. There is how I did the covers, how I did the binding, how I did each page so far, how we've gotten to this part of where we're at now, which is we're starting our 3rd fin. The paper collection we're using for this album is called Darcelle by Prima. So I didn't have a lot of time to film today, so I went ahead and prepped some things. Plus I grabbed some things out of stuff that we've already printed off and have available to use. So I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to tell you what we need for this next fin. Okay, so page 9C is the main base page for the C-size album. So I printed 3 of those off, and what I did was one of the pages I cut 3 of the tabs off and left a full tab on, and I've already put tape on it. I've already scored everything. I've already inked everything. Oh, that reminds me. In the last video I was talking about these new blending dauber thingies from scrapbook.com with the curved, with the domed foam pad. I did have better luck once I inked my ink pad up again. You know how you can get by the re-inkers and add ink to your pad. My pad was super dry, so I think that was why I was having a hard time getting my edges covered with this. So I'm going to continue to use it, and we'll just take it from there. I just wanted to let you know that me adding ink to my ink pad did help with the blending tool. So one of page 9C, I cut it down like this and left one long full tab because that's going to attach to the fin. And then on one of the pages of 9C, I inked both sides and I attached tape to one side and notched the tab there. But I cut the other 3 tabs off. This is going to be a flip. And then on the last 9C page that I printed, I cut one long tab off. I scored all 3 other tabs. This is going to be the pocket, the side pocket, and put tape on there. So that's what I did with 9C. So I printed 3 pages of 9C onto white cardstock. This cardstock is available. This cardstock is linked in my Amazon list specifically for this project. I had that in the description box below if you want to check it out. And so then in the stuff that I had already printed and available for use, I had a pocket left from 10C. I'm pretty sure it was 10C. Or 10D, I'm sorry. Not 10C. It was this pocket here. We had used this pocket in another page, so I had this side left. And then I'd also printed off a matte page where I matted that page but didn't matte. You know, I didn't use this, so I didn't use the matte. Well, we're going to use it this time. So I've got those 2 pieces. This is going to be a pocket as well. So this is already inked, scored, and taped. So alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these together, except for the matte. I'm not going to matte it just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together, and then we'll come back and I'll show you everything else you need. Oh, you do need, I did go ahead and trace out page 33C, which, remember, this is the one that I printed the wrong page. I didn't print the guide, I just printed a plain. This is the side pocket insert. This is black cardstock. So I went ahead and did that just to save some time. So let's go ahead and put this page together so that we can just move right along. I'm going to set this aside. I don't need that right this second. I'm going to put this over here, I think. Okay, so this page here is going to be attached to the fin in the book. So I'm going to add this pocket page on top of here. First, I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure. Yeah, it fits just fine. I'm going to burnish it really quick. Whoa. This is a Teflon bone folder. And then this is a We Are Memory Keepers sticky, what was it called? Sticky piercer. I like it. I'm a little annoyed by something's loose and I can feel it rattling in my hand. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to keep messing with it until I get it to quit wiggling. I shouldn't have taken all that tape off. I should have just started with the long one, but that's okay. So you don't want to go past the score on the base there. Okay, so touch that down. Touch that. Ooh, looks like I may have not trimmed very well. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just a little off, just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and burnish this down. All right, so this is gonna be attached to the spine, and then here's the side pocket insert, right? And so then this pocket here, we're gonna attach this on top of that pocket. It's just like in a little additional pocket. That's not in the prototype. This was something I'm adding because we have already got this stuff printed out, so I might as well use it. Same thing. Let's take the backing off of the tape. I'm going to just go ahead and take them all off. And again, you don't want to go past any sort of score marks. Right. Wow. And then we're going to burnish that down. Okay, so then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add, this is a flip page, so we're going to attach it down like this to this page. Okay, so we're going to line it up to that. You could, if you wanted to, you could have inserted it into the pocket. I think I'm just going to attach it to the top there. So, I'm going to remove the tape backing. Since we're matting things, you know, you might as well just go ahead and do it the easiest way. You don't want to go past the free edge there. You want to make sure you're lined up. Right, perfectly lined up. Okay. And so then this side pocket insert is going to go in this pocket here. Just like that. Okay, so now we've got a flip page and a pocket, and then we got the side pocket. So the next thing we want to do is back here on page, uh-oh, what do I have on my, I had some sticky stuff on my page. What was that? I haven't a clue what that was. Oh, it was oil from when I put cuticle oil on. On page 25C is the doors. It's the double doors for the C main base page. So I printed one off in the text background. So what we're going to do with that, let me mark that so I know where my, quickly access the mat. So what we're going to do with this is grab my paper trimmer. I'm going to cut this white bit away. We need both the two long tabs, but we do not need the top and bottom tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and separate them into two. Well, maybe if I can find the line. I'm going to try to keep these exactly the way they're supposed to be, so I'm going to flip it over here and I'm going to mark just like that, because we're going to be matting one side and not the other. So I just wanted to kind of make sure that I remember how they go together. So this is a We Are scoreboard, and I'm just going to go ahead and for the 2 long tabs. Like that. Whoop. And then we're going to prep. We're going to fold it one way and fold it the other and burnish. Fold it one way, fold it the other, and burnish. Okay, so these are going to go down on the page like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the tape on here because we're going to chomp the corners. So this is 3/8 inch score tape. Yes. I was like, oh, am I doing this wrong? No, I'm not. So we're going to do that to both tabs. Just like that. And I'm going to grab the, whichever one has the scallop, no, stub. The other day I was editing a video and I said stud. And I mean, I just left it. I mean, but when I'm editing it, it's too late. I just laughed at myself. I wonder if you guys caught it because I literally said stud instead of stub. So we're going to use the stub. It was funny. Okay. So this is a We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper. And I'm going to chomp all 4 corners. And I am chomping through that tab as well. So what I'm going to do after that is then I am just going to, I guess I could just, let's see. I'm just going to cut it at an angle just a little bit. Like this. Just so it doesn't look weird. In my prototype, I didn't cut those off, and it kind of looked a little weird. So let me go ahead and do this one. Alright, now I'm just going to ink everything up, front and back. Alright, they're both inked up, front and back. Now I'm going to take a minute. Actually, I'm going to grab my scoreboard back out so that I could use it. I'm going to go ahead and line these back up. Perfectly, and then I'm going to use some of the purple tape. This is just that purple, what's it called? iCraft purple tape. That's what that's called. It's called purple tape. And it's just for, it's a low tack type tape. But I've ripped my paper pressing too hard, so I'm going to take some of the sticky off even more. Alright, so I'm just going to line these up and press them together really good, and then put that down. I'm going to burnish these tabs the correct way. Now with this text background, there really isn't an up and a down. It's kind of a collage-y kind of text. So it doesn't matter which page, which side we start on, but I do want to make sure I'm putting it on the right side here. So I'm going to remove the backing off of one, and then I am going to match this up. We're sticking this on the front here. Match this up to that edge and just walk it down. And I hope I got it all straight. And then we're going to do the same thing to that side. Take that backing off. And I'm going to match it up to that edge and walk it down. Okay. So now we should have our perfect little double doors attached to the front. Yes. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give it one more burnish. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and attach this into the book now. We are going to make another thing to hold this closed. But let's go ahead and attach this into the book first, and then we can work on that piece. So we're on the third fin here in our binding. We've got 4 all together. These are the first 2 fins, right? So this is one fin, this is the first fin, and this is the second fin. Remember, I'm trying to do a fin a week. Last week, man, that wore me out, you guys. Woo! That was a lot of videos. What did I have? 6 videos last week? There was just a lot of steps. So I'm trying not to do that again, where there's so many steps. But if that's what happens, that's what happens. Okay, I took the backing off of there, and now I'm just gonna line this up and not go over any score marks there, or score marks, any scoring, so that this will fold freely, open and close and flip and flap around freely. I'm gonna burnish it down. So now this is attached to that third fin, okay? All right, so the next thing we want to do is let's see, on page 21DE, we're going to use one of these flip pocket pages as like a free floating tag pocket. So I printed one of a 21DE out, and then this we had used these in another page. So I'm going to use one of these as a pocket. So we're going to use this as a closure. We're going to put a magnet on it, and we're going to make it a tag, and it's going to be super cute. So that's what we need. Whoops. Let me put this 21DE. Let me put that clip there so I can find my mat quickly. Alright, so we're just going to need one of these. And actually, let me get my paper trimmer. So I'm going to cut away one of these, and we do not need all 3 tabs. I mean all 4 tabs, so I just left one on there, and I'm going to cut one of these off because I don't need the extra tab. We'll save that. We might stamp on that. Let me cut the extra paper off over here. So there's one. I'm going to put this back in my stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut these away. These tabs here. Put that in my stuff. And then I'm going to cut one of these away. And I don't need any tabs on here, but before I put that away, I'm going to put 21DE on here so that I know, where's my pencil? So that I know where this page came from. 21DE. So again, I don't need any of the tabs. So we're going to go ahead and cut those away. Okay, I am going to go ahead and prep this pocket. I'm going to go ahead and score, fold, ink, tape, all that jazz, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I have it all ready to go. Got both pieces inked up, ready to go. I'm going to stick this on here. And I'm going to match up one of the corners here. Attach it down, burnish it. Okay. So I think I'm gonna, again, I said I was gonna make this look like a tag. So I'm gonna take the corner chomper with the angles. This is the large angle. And I am going to chomp those corners. Those top 2 corners. I better ink that before I forget. And then we're not gonna put the whole reinforcement on there yet, but we are going to, I think we're going to start with the adding the magnets. So I just think it would be kind of fun to have this as the closure. So in my prototype, I just have a card. It's not even, this is just the mat for that page, right? This is the, this is magnetized to that. So that's what's keeping those doors closed. So I wanted to do it a little different. I thought this was cute. I don't have an insert for this yet. I haven't even really put that much thought into it, but I am going to add some magnets to this and to this. And I can't decide if do I want to put one here and here, like to keep it closed, the top and bottom, both doors. I'm not sure how I want to do this just yet. Because I feel like if I put one over here on this side, I could then put one here to keep this whole thing from flapping around as well. So I'm thinking about that too. So I'm going to do it like this. Because when we flip it over, this is going to be on this side. Yep. So I'm going to get me a couple pieces of tape. Put on the back side of these. I'll put this down here in this corner. Put this one up there in that corner. Then I'm going to put tape on there. Maybe I don't need such a big tape. I'm going to tape on those magnets and we're going to push it down, stick it down. This tape stuck to my finger. Alright, so I think it's going to be just fine. I hope. Yeah, just fine. Let's go ahead and put a piece of tape over top of here so that those don't go anywhere. Ugh. Well, look it. What happened there? So then, if we put this here, it should catch that. So the mat for that is this. How many layers am I going to have? How many layers am I going to have here? I'm going to have a mat. And then, oh, I think I'm just going to do like a photo. I think that's what I was going to do. So there won't be anything interrupting. Okay. So I am actually going to go ahead. I'm going to put that. My tools are rolling all over the place. I'm going to put this mat down and be done with that little spot right there. So I've already inked it up. It's already cut out, inked up, ready to go. I have not picked my papers yet that I'm going to be matting these with, except for this piece, and that was because it was already ready for me to go, ready, printed out and ready to go, and I thought, yeah, it's perfect. I'll use that for that pocket. Okay, so now I need to think about everything else. So let me do that and I'll be back. All right, let's start with this pocket here. I think I've got some of it planned out. So let's go ahead and start with this one. I've already got this is one that I'd already cut out. This is the mat for this page. So it's going to go here, and then I've got a 3x4 journaling card that I'm going to put on top of that. And that's going to mat the back of it. The back of it? That's going to mat the back of it. And then the butt of it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Today, I've had just a day, you guys. I'm just telling you. It's not been a great day. So I'm going to chomp the corners of this black photo mat. Pull it up just ever so slightly. I might have to do that one just a little bit more. It doesn't look too bad. And then it looks like I'm going to have to chomp. I wonder if I could do the small one, the small angle on the top of this one. And see what that looks like. Whoa, come back here. Let's see if that matches up. Hey, look at there. Not too bad. So that's 2 layers. I don't know if I was thinking that through. I wonder, should I round these bottom corners? No, we're just gonna leave it. All right. So now I'm gonna ink this up. We're gonna put this, attach this down. We're gonna commit. Just inking that edge up just a little bit so it's not white. Gives it a finished look. So let's attach this down to the black photo mat, and then the black photo mat down. Ah! Wow, way crooked. Well, it's not too bad. We're leaving it. Then let's attach the black photo mat to the floating pocket. Oh, interesting. Tape runner didn't want to stick to that. Right. Let's go ahead and attach this down here. So those weird tin caps have now disappeared. Okay, so that will be floating right there. Oops. So I was thinking, we had this from the last video, I think. This one left over that we'd cut out. So I was thinking about putting that there and then matting it with this piece here, because isn't that pretty? I think that would be really pretty right there. Or should we... do it like this. So we could potentially, get some of our flowers and use them as embellishments right there. So let's trace this out, cut it out. And then I need the little punch, the photo corner punch. That again, if you don't have, you can use other things. Like you could use the Dress My Craft slot thing and just use it on that, and then you could then slide this underneath there. But since I have the photo corner one, I'm going to use it. I wish they would make them again. I say that every time. Maybe we can talk them into it. Maybe if we bug them enough, they'll be like, oh my gosh, fine. We will give you back your photo corner punch. Fine. You think they would? If we bug them enough? So that's going to go there. And I want to mat this with some coffee stained paper, I think. Is this big enough? Yeah. So this is a piece left over from the cover. And I need my traceable templates back out. Is that this page? Yes, it's this page. I need the mat for page 21 DE, which is on page 68 DE. This is also the mat that I used to create the black mat for the back here. So we've got that. And then let's trace this out. So someone asked me in a video today, trying to find a flat spot here, the video that went public today, which is Friday, how do I get this coloring on my paper? And it really, is there like a recipe? I mean, it's not really. It's just a little bit of coffee, a couple tea bags, and a little bit of vanilla, but it's so diluted. There's a lot of water. And it's so diluted, so it doesn't get a whole lot of color, but that's what I like about it. So there is no real specific recipe. It just is what it is. Okay. Now, oh, before I forget, I was thinking too, this is the envelope that we cut out from a previous video. I was thinking about maybe having that as an insert and maybe this part. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just cut it straight up. Boop. And that might be cute as a little insert inside of here as well. So, got that out. Put that away. And then I need to do the corners on this paper here. Put it all the way in, then pull it up a hair. See, I'm going to go ahead and line the whole thing because I want to cover those tabs up. I need to ink it though. Yeah, I like this. I like the direction we're going here. All right, what's in here? Got the insert. Let's close this envelope. This is our glitter glue. Oh, I should probably ink this up too. Shoot. I'm gonna have to come back and ink it up, I think. Or I can ink it up while I ink the rest of it up. Let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to ink these up and be right back. Everything is inked up and ready to go. Let's attach things down. I went ahead and put the inserts in the envelope already. I didn't ink those up though. Let's attach this down to the floating pocket. I was thinking about putting flowers and stuff on here, but I don't know. I still have to put the whole reinforcement. Oh, I got a new tool to share again today. I didn't use it last time, or in the last video, so I didn't show it to you, but it's from the same order, pretty much. So I'm just taking this tape runner, and I'm not even going to put tape on the very bottom because it might get stuck where I don't want it to get stuck. So I'm just going to kind of like open that up like this. And then we're going to place it where it belongs, like this. Just like that. Right, so we're going to have this in here and this in here. Two little things. I don't know, maybe we don't need two things. Maybe we just need one thing. Let's see. Whole reinforcements. Somebody was so cute. You know, I'm not real good at finding the center. Somebody's like, well, you can use the Tim Holtz ruler. I know, I'm lazy. I just don't want to. I don't want to get all that out. That's why I like to eyeball it. It was funny. Somebody's like, you can just use the ruler. I know. So the new tool I ordered was the We Are Crocodile Power Punch. And the reason I purchased this is because the Crocodile, what does this have another name? That's not Power Punch, it's just Crocodile. The hole, there's a 1/8 inch hole and a 3/16 inch hole. This is a 1/4 of an inch hole. This is the same diameter as the hole reinforcements. Also, this will cut through chipboard too, just like this. So I wanted to go ahead and get one of these and use it and see if it's something that I like. Plus, it'll help me go through all these different layers easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this tool out. I have already tried it out. There's a lock on here, so I need to unlock it. So I slide that, squeeze and slide, so it opens up like this. It does have a big 2-inch, so you could go in 2 inches from the edge. The only thing is you can't see where you're punching, so I'm gonna open up this little thingy here so that I can line it up exactly where I want it to be, because you can't really see otherwise. So I'm gonna punch into the center and see how it is the exact size of the hole reinforcement hole. It's not a very clean cut. So it's the exact size. So that is why I wanted to use this. It's the same size as a regular office punch. All right, I'm gonna flip it around, and then I'm gonna put one on the back side here, like that. Burnish it just a little. So it really is nice. It's especially if you have, you know, trouble with like carpal tunnel, or you have a janky elbow like I do. So I've been using it a couple times off camera, and I really like it. So now I'm going to take the black baker's twine. And we're going to string this up. And then that will be right there. So how many inserts do we need, do you think? Do you think the envelope, do you think we should just not add the envelope? Is it too much? I don't know. Huh. I kind of like just having this. I kind of want to shorten it a little bit too. Let's shorten it a little bit. So remember, this was part of the insert from the other envelope. Yeah. Right, and it kind of goes with this ledger over here. Super cute. So maybe we'll just leave it like that. We'll save this for something else. Because I glued it, inked it, and everything. So I'm going to put this in my embellishments tray. Crafted tray over here. Okay, I think we'll stop here. And in the next video, we will mat the rest of this setup that we have, and we'll make some inserts for in there. I think that's what we're going to do. So that's all I'm going to do in this video today, you guys. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell notification, and then turn the notifications on so that you get notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.